Welcome back to another exciting episode with me, Dakshayani Santhasuruban at Kolors Podcast. We have Dr. Vamshi Krishna, consultant dermatologist at Kolors Health Care. Welcome, doctor.
Hi.
So today we are going to talk about laser hair removal treatment, one of the most important treatment that all females looking forward to. So doctor, let me know what is laser hair removal treatment.
Yeah. Laser hair removal treatment is a procedure where you use a laser targeting at the hair. So there is a principle how this works. So there's something called as selective photothermolysis. So based on this mechanism, the laser is targeted at the hair follicle. So it's called selective photothermolysis. So micronized beams of laser directly hits at the hair follicle. So what happens is that there is a melanin which is present in the hair follicle, and this laser targets at melanin. So when your melanin is targeted, it gets decreased in its content. So what happens is that due to this decreased melanin content, there is shrinkage and thinning out of your hair. So ultimately, after this laser hair removal procedure, you see thinning out of the hair.
Doctor, while coming to hair removal treatments, usually we do waxing.
Yes.
So it is painful. Is laser also too painful like that?
No, it's not painful. And in fact, now your waxing is usually done on a regular basis.
Yes.
And it has to be repeated
multiple
times, right? Whereas the laser, if you get it done once, right? Meaning if you complete the whole laser hair removal session, you are done.
Oh,
You don't see that hair at all. You get approximately 80 to 90% reduction in the thickness of the hair, and this hair will become so much small, it's rarely visible.
are the result permanent or it's just a temporary thing?
No, the results are permanent. As I've told you, we are using heat, the photothermolysis. So you're destroying that melanin and the hair shrinks forever.
You're telling me you're using heat,
Yes.
but will it be painful?
No, it's not painful because whenever we are delivering this heat, along with that, we use a ice pack or a ice cooling technology if it is given along with the laser. So that compensates your heat. So you might be feeling a type of sensation, but you won't have so much of discomfort. But there are few lasers, like we have a lot of different types of lasers which are available in the market. It could be your diode, Nd:YAG, or alexandrite, ruby, right, and IPL lasers. So each one of them have a specific wavelength, and that is how they work. So what does wavelength does is that it targets the hair at different levels. Few wavelengths go only till a particular level of the hair follicle. Few go deep, few go superficial. So it depends completely upon what type of laser we are using.
How much percentage of reduction is this laser brings to us?
Yeah. So as I've told you, there is shrinking of the hair follicle. So your hair growth is shrink. So you can see approximately 80 to 90% of the hair. So we have something called as terminal hair and vellus hair. So terminal hair is the thick hair which we usually have over the scalp or over the hands and all, right? The vellus hair is the tiny facial hair which we usually have. It's not very thick. It's finer or right. It's little finer in texture. So this laser will convert your terminal hair into vellus hair. So whatever thick hair you have, that becomes finer.
Okay, then how many procedure we have to go for this final result?
So the total number of sittings depend upon the lasers. Again, I have told you, few advanced lasers which we have will require less number of sessions. Whereas the older ones and which are having a less depth of penetration and all, you have to do a more number of sessions.
Oh, So, who should avoid this, doctor? Any particular people can avoid it?
See, pregnancy and lactation is usually avoided because we don't want to harm the pregnant woman, right? Because of the laser, there are sometimes chances where you can have negative impact on it.
Okay, and children's.
Yeah, children we usually don't suggest them.
Okay.
Ideally, they have to cross the age of 16 or 18 years to get the laser hair removal done.
Okay. So, how are the result after doing hair laser removal?
The results are absolutely good. You will be amazed at the results. You won't be able to identify or feel the hair also after you get the treatment done.
So, between one or the other treatment, how long the gap should be there? Frequency of doing the
See,
treatment?
Yeah, ideally we follow one rule, that is, now suppose we do the first session of laser today. The next session of laser is supposed to be done when there is a hair growth, a visible hair growth. So sometimes it can be within a month or it can prolong. So it depends upon the area where we have done the treatment, the laser which we have used. So, but you're not supposed to do the laser before 1 month.
Oh.
You are supposed to do it only after a month or after you get a proper visible hair growth, whichever is earlier.
Doctor, what are the pre and post cares after laser removal treatment?
Yeah, so before coming to the laser treatment, ideally we tell the clients to stop plucking or waxing their hair 4 to 6 weeks before itself, and they can apply sunscreen on the affected area or exposed area. So these would be the main pre care which is supposed to be taken. And coming to the post care, immediately after the procedure is done, there might be slight burning sensation or redness. So you can apply topical ice application over it so that it gives you a good cooling effect. And sunscreen is must, and moisturizer.
So, when it comes to laser hair removal treatment, there is always a side effect.
Yes.
So, are there any serious side effects in this?
See, serious side effects as such are not there in this. You might have some kind of discomfort in the form of swelling, redness, or slight burning type of sensation, which could be there. That is because of the heat which is delivered. So, that can be taken care of.
Okay. So, when it comes to hygiene, underarm and pubic hair,
Yes.
how do you treat laser hair removal treatment over there? Because it's a very sensitive part.
Yes.
And how it has been treated.
See, it works as the same way, like how we treat it on the other areas. There's no as such specific precaution to be taken. The probe and the settings are different. That is the only thing which matters.
And what is the time a gap between each session of hair removal, doctor?
Yeah. The time gap will be either a month or whenever the next hair growth comes up.
So, doctor, as you said, you need to take a month gap
Yes.
for each session.
Yeah.
So, what can the result I'll be expecting after each session while I'm doing this laser hair removal treatment?
So the result depends upon the type of laser we use and the area we are treating. You can expect approximately 15 to 20% of thinning of hair after each and every session. And at the end of around some 8 to 10 sessions, you should be getting a very good result.
So, doctor, is there any certain age group to do this laser hair removal treatment?
Yes, we don't do laser hair removal in kids, especially if they are below 16 or 18 years. And you can do it in elderly people also, provided they don't have any white hair. Because this laser hair removal does not work against white hair.
Why so?
Because as I've told you, this works purely on melanin.
Okay.
Melanin is the pigment which is there in your hair follicle. So the laser targets and shrinks the melanin.
Okay.
So it is only targeting the melanin which is black in color. So if it is a white hair, the laser is blind.
Oh, I see.
So then you have to go for other treatment options such as electrolysis. I think you might be knowing about it, right? Where we remove each follicle separately.
Oh my goodness. That's another big process.
Yes.
Betraying more than waxing.
Yeah. But the results are permanent.
The results are permanent.
Permanent.
Oh.
Now coming to the Alma lasers, which are the world's best lasers and most advanced lasers, they work on a completely different mechanism. They work with a triple wavelength technology where they target all parts of the hair follicle
Okay.
because they are triple wavelength. So they have 3 lasers combined in them. That could be your Alexandrite, ND-YAG and diode laser. So you're targeting at all levels of the hair follicle. So the results are obviously 100% guaranteed, and it also has an inbuilt ice cooling technology where you have -3 degrees cool tip.
Oh, okay.
So that way what happens is that when we are giving the laser, the heat whatever is being produced is neutralized by this ice cooling technology. So the patients have a very good comfort while getting the laser done. And the number of sessions required by Alma is also less compared to its other alternative available lasers.
So thank you so much, doctor. It was an amazing episode today, knowing a lot about laser hair removal and lot more technologies that which you are using in your Kolors Health Care. And thank you so much. It was nice having you today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll meet you on another exciting episode very soon.